Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. Welcome to your Zoom Country English Victory today. The Pumpkin Patch, wrapped in a school story, and Henry and Mudge in the puddle trouble. Are you ready to read? Here we go. The Pumpkin Patch. Put on your clothes, said Mrs. Connor. Mrs. Connor class was going to field trip to the pumpkin patch. Katie was ready first. She could not wait to find a perfect pumpkin. The bus ride was long. The whole time, Katie managed the perfect pumpkin. At the pumpkin patch, there was lots and lots of pumpkins. You may each take home one pumpkin, said Mrs. Connor. Choose carefully. Katie began her search. She'll look under the bins. She'll look in the stew. She'll look in the mud. At last, Katie finds the perfect pumpkin. Mrs. Connor's class got back on the bus. They showed off their pumpkins. Mine is round, said Emma. Mine is tall, said Diana. Mine is big, said Neil. Oh, look! Neil's pumpkin is so big. Look at Katie's pumpkin, said James. It is so small. Katie's pumpkin was small. It was very, very small. Katie felt bad. Her pumpkin was not perfect. Katie took her pumpkin home. I picked a bad pumpkin, she told her dad. That is not bad pumpkin, he said. It is a good pumpkin. Let me show you. Katie's dad cooked the pumpkin, then he cut it into pieces. Katie mashed cheese in the pieces. They made a pie. Katie took a pie to school. My pumpkin was small, she said, but it was sweet. Now it is a pie. The Katie's pumpkin is so small, but that is not so sweet and so little sweet. And this is but is sweet. The children loved Katie's pumpkin pie. Your pumpkin was perfect, said James. The end. Oh, Katie's pumpkin is so small, but that is a sweet pumpkin. And the pie looks like a sweet and lots of pumpkin. And I imagine the puddle trouble. When the snow came, Henry and Big Dog Mudge stayed outside all the time. Henry and Mrs. riding a spike, Mudge and Mrs. sailing on sticks. They were glad in the warmer. One day, Henry and Mudge in their yard. Henry something flew on the ground. He got closer to her. Mudge, he called. It is a flower. Mudge slowly walked over and sniffed the flower. Then he sneezed all over Henry. Mudge, and he said later. Henry's mother told my flower he called the snow gallery. Can I pick it? Henry asked. No, said his mother. Let it grow. So Henry didn't pick it. Every day he saw the snow gallery in the yard. blue and looking so pretty. He knew he shouldn't pick it. He tried not to pick it. He tried on nice in the jar. He tried on nice in the ring inside. He tried on nice if he won in the snow gallery. Every day so much. And look at the flower. Mudge would stick a noses in the grass around the snow gallery, but he never looked at it the way Henry did. Don't you think the snow gallery has been long enough? Henry asked his mother. Let it grow, Henry. She would say, oh, Henry invented snow gallery one day. He just knew when to have it. So he took Mudge by the collar and stood behind the snow gallery. I'm going to pick it, Henry burst to Mudge. I've got a long time. The girl and Henry been hard in the Mudge's ear. Now I need it. And Mudge wiggled his tail, nicked his face. Then put his big mouth right over the snow gallery. Then he ate it. No, Mudge, Henry said. No, too late. There was a blue flower in Mudge's belly. I need no eat it, said Henry. He was so mad because Mudge took a flower, his Henry's flower, and Mudge took it. And Henry almost said, bad dog. But he stopped. He looked at Mudge. He looked at him. He stopped brown eyes, and the flower is Billy. Henry ate in the snow gallery. He knew it was nobody's snow gallery. And things last grow, and someone ate it. In no justing let's go, Henry stopped feeling mad. He put arms around the Mudge's big head. Next time, Mudge, he said, try to listening better. Mudge wiggled his tail and licked his lips. One blue pail stuffed his mouth into the Henry's head. Henry smiled, put tight in his pocket, and they went inside. Puddle trouble in April and rainy after day after day after day. Henry was getting bored. Mudge shut him up every day in the house. So Henry said, let's play outside anyway. He put his rocket. He sneakers outside with Mudge and Henry forgot to ask for father. All right. When Mudge stepped into wet grasses, he lifted the post. He shook them. Too bad you know them sneakers, Henry said, and he woke a cry around Mudge. Splash, 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 splash. Mudge listening and looked at Henry. Then he got closer to Henry and wiggled his tail and shook the water from a big furry birdie and over to Henry. Henry splashed the water and face. Mudge, he said. The two of them were walking and down into the road and find a big pot, a giant puddle, a lake puddle, an ocean puddle. And Henry said, wow. He started running. Mudge got there first. Splash! Nobody all over the Mudge. Splash! Nobody all over the Henry. It is the biggest, deepest puddle they had ever seen. They had loved it. When Henry's father called for Henry and didn't find him, he went outside. He looked down into the road. Splash, he heard, put on the rocket and working. Splash, he saw. Henry's father saw Henry, and Mudge's face all muddy tail on his hand. I surprised you, Henry's father said. I'm sorry, said Henry. I knew what to do, Henry's father said. Henry looked sad. And Mudge wiggled his tail, looked at Henry's head, and shook the water from his big furry body all over Henry and Henry's father. And Mudge, yelled Henry. Henry's father shook their muddy face and muddy shoes and muddy spitting. He looked at Mudge, he looked at Henry, he looked at the big puddle. Then he smiled. Wow, he said, and he jumped in. He splashed water in the Mudge, he splashed into the Henry, and he said, next time, ask me alone. And he said, sure, Dad. And Henry splashed him back. The kittens. It made the cat who lived in the next door. Henry and Mudge had a litter of kittens. There were 5 kittens. One was orange, one was gray, one was black and white, and 2 were all black. The kittens sometimes stayed in the box for a year, and some stopped my mother cat's wrist. One day, Henry the pig then picked up the box, and the tiny little kitten's face, and tiny little kitten paws, and a tiny little kitten mouse. And Mudge stopped, then wiggled his tail and sneezed and stopped more and more, and put his big head into the big box and the trolling legs and kitten. Henry laughed. Do you know that some kittens are never one? He asked Mudge. Mudge gated and wiggled his tail again. Well, never kittens were that funnier. Henry's sister Mudge visiting bugs. And Henry lifted a little noses, and he bid living them young names. He called them Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Henry loved planets too. Oh, planets! Oh, it's so cute! And the star and sun too. While Henry at school one day, a new dog came Henry's secret, and 5 kittens were sleeping in the box in the yard, Mudge sleeping in the house. When the new dog got close to Henry's house, Mudge's ears went up, and the new dog got even closer and closer and closer to Henry's house. Mudge's nose was near, and just when the new dog in front of the Henry's house, man, Mudge raked. He raked and raked and raked and raked until Henry's mother opened the door. And just as the Mudge at the door, a new dog in a new napper ear, and look at the kitten box and look at the new dog and putting a teeth into the box. And Mudge really had knives. Snap! Mudge's teeth in the nose saw him, and the dog looked back of the kittens. A new dog named is Star. Mudge growled. He looked into the eyes of the new dog. He's so ready to jump. And new dog raked away some more. And they weren't kittens anymore. He wanted to leave. And he did. Mudge looked at the kitten box. It 5 tiny faces and 5 shiny tails and tiny little paws. He rested into licking all 5 kittens. Then he lay down behind the box and well for Henry, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn went back to sleep. The end. Oh, did you have fun? You know, English Country comic about a book. And you know, goodbye. Now, book you think goodbye to Henry and Mudge and the big puddle and kittens. Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn goodbye too. And the new dog Star goodbye too. And Henry's mommy and dad goodbye. And the little Pumpkin goodbye, and Katie Sparrow goodbye, and random school teacher Mrs. Connor, and lots of children goodbye too. And you Sparrow goodbye. Good listening to me, my country and world. And see you next time. See you tomorrow.